Ketu in third house is a very interesting position. It means you have already mastered courage, communication, then survival skills in the past, and in this life your purpose is shifting from doing to being. You want to move to that higher purpose. From you don't want to put much efforts, but other than that you want to put that more awareness to the life, and from speaking for the higher expressions. Okay, so maybe in last life you had already done, maybe you were warrior or messenger or healer, or maybe you were someone who had to fight for normal day-to-day survival, or and maybe you have done a lot for your siblings or your community. So in this life you don't want to put much efforts in that area of your life. So that's why what you will do is, like, you don't want to put much efforts, and you are more relying on bhagya now, because ninth house is a bhagya, because when Ketu is in third house, Rahu goes in ninth house, and that is your desire. So you're complete. So that's why, like, in this life you will want to learn more the higher purpose of life. You will search for the guru, because at this common level you have done everything you could in your previous lives. Now you want, like, no, I need mentor, I need right direction. Either I want to do if it really meant for me, otherwise I just don't want to scatter in all direction. So your sole purpose will be for this life is to become fearless through awareness, and not just with the physical strength. And Ketu being in second house, it removes the desire for competition, then social approval, or fighting to prove yourself, or showing your skill. I have seen a lot of people who with the Ketu with third house, they have lot of qualities like good dancing, good singing. Some are very good at acting skill, or some are even so beautiful, but they don't like to put that on social media. They don't want to show that they have that skill, because they just don't want to put that effort. And one thing they know now, that if it has to come to them, it will come through bhagya. So your soul is done with I must work hard to be worthy. No, you are like, I'm not going to work hard. If I'm worthy to you, you have to come to me. So your true life purpose is to use your higher communication and not just speech. You really like those real talk rather than just mingling with so many people. Now you prefer to have that limited group, but with the real friends, real relations, and who also have some higher IQ, or they understand the higher purpose of life. The efforts you have put in past life, that has gathered a lot of experience of life, and that experience act as a wisdom for you. So because of that wisdom, now you know you're not you're not that for regular competitions. You have some higher purpose. This is why your throat chakra also will open slowly but powerfully. You can. Third house is also a sibling, so you have like Ketu brings like distance, or sometimes past life karma, or some unfinished pending business with your sibling. It can also give detachment or distance. Detachment from your siblings. There will be some imbalance in give and take. Maybe it can also, there may be some soul contact also between you and your sibling. Maybe you look alike but very different in nature. Something will be always there, and if you both don't grow spiritually, then in latter stage your bond will go less between you two. But if you both go spiritually, then it will become divine relation. But before that, it will clear old stories, old pending karma, and once it is clear, then you will experience that divine relation with your sibling. And being because you have put so much, your past life was filled with running, saving, protecting others, putting a lot of effort, struggle over efforts actually. So your soul is tired now, and in this life your path is different. You want to put less effort but more intuition, less doing but more being. Okay, less noise and more silence, less reaction but more awareness. Ketu also carries that serpent energy, so that's why your soul carries that past life mantra siddhi, then natural clear cognizance, and then you may have the gift of astral travel, or some intuitive downloads. If you really develop your meditation habits, you will feel it more in an intense way. You will also feel some spontaneous spiritual experiences. In the early stage, you might even get fear through all these, because these are gifts, universal gifts. Not everyone has it, but it can give when you're like not that. When you're young, these psychic gifts can make you scared sometimes, but the purpose is not to scare you, but to use those gifts consciously and for the good of others. So if your Ketu is working positively for you, then you will choose wisdom without arrogance, intuition without any explanation, then courage without conflicts, okay? And then spirituality without the show. You will not show that you're spiritual. Nowadays, a lot of people, they talk about spirituality, but in the real sense, a real spiritual person will not even show that the person is spiritual. So you would also want the knowledge, but not to have ego about it. So it is really beautiful placement, but you should understand that Ketu energy, and you should be able to manage that. So with this position, it's better if you stop fighting instead of what the situation or people or anything, but rather than if you try to flow in that situation. If you instead of you should trust your inner voice over your outer noise in the surroundings. Don't look for like what others are doing. Instead of that, focus on your inner voice, that what's your life path. Okay, then to use that spiritual communication for your dharma means the doing right thing. Okay, dharma is not related to just some certain religion. Doing anything, if you're doing it right, it means it is your dharma. Then come in this life, you should also complete your sibling karma. So anything is conflicts with your siblings, try to understand the higher meaning of that instead of fighting with them. Okay, so it will also awaken your past life intuitive and mantra powers. You can also help it with the doing some mantra or meditation, or this placement can create excellent teacher, healer, guide, or intuitive communicator who leads without force, only through vibrations. Okay, so you can, once you uplift yourself, that aura, that energy, you can definitely utilize for the good of others. But instead of that, if you use it too negatively, like you completely trying to do again same thing, like putting efforts on, effort is not bad, but if you're trying to prove yourself to other people, or if you're having ego about your knowledge, so you should stop all those things. Try to have good relationship with your siblings too. So make this placement stronger. Avoid rivalry. Don't argue with people. Then don't involve into like loud aggressive communication. Stop proving yourself to others, and this Ketu will give you a lot of blessings. This Ketu also give ability to see through people. You will have very good intuition about the people, places, and it will come true. So trust your guts. Okay, this placement also give the powerful mantra energy, because your throat chakra carries that past life mantra siddhi. Your vibration is naturally healing. Okay, you may also feel that astral sensitivity. You may sense spirits, energy placement, and past energy. You may have different kind of dreams, and that may come true. Take those as blessings and don't be scared with that. And that is the reason I'm telling you again and again to go into some spiritual practice like mantra, yoga, meditation, because then you will be able to handle that gift. And then do not fight for attention. Do not try to show off your talent, because you will get that opportunity to show your talent on right time and at right place. You can also work on your throat chakra by speaking the truth, sharing the knowledge, or teaching the spiritual message to the others. Ketu in third house, this third house is the house of Mercury, because in Kalpurish Kundali, this house goes to Gemini sign, which is the Mercury is the lord of Gemini. So you need to put more strength. You should have to give more strength to the planet Mercury. So you can chant like Om Budhaya Namaha. You can wear green dresses. You can have plants in your room that will give strength to your Mercury. Then you can also light a ghee lamp for the ancestors on Tuesday. This aligns Ketu's ancestral karma. Third thing you can do is you can write or speak your truth. Okay, Ketu becomes balanced when you express and do not suppress your true feelings. I told you, like, when you don't want to talk like the normal speeches, but you want real communication. So when you feel like to talk something and express something, do not suppress that thought. Okay, then you can fourth thing you can do is you can donate notebooks and pen to the needy people, because Mercury is also karak of communication, writing. So we use pen and books for that. So that will also strengthen your Mercury. Try to do 5 to 10 minutes of silence in your day. Silence is not just speaking silence, but during the 5-10 minutes, do not watch TV, do not be on the phone, and just have that silence inside your head. That will activate Ketu's spiritual gift. So Ketu in third house sometimes make the person as an older kid in the family, or even if it is or the only child in the family. So even if it is older sibling and an older child, mostly this person will take all the attention of their parents, and maybe other sibling is just silent or introvert, and that's why parents are always behind this kid, because you have that habit of putting that efforts and arguing from past life. So in early stage of your life, it will still continue with you, and it will take time to get down with all those energies. So you will need a lot of your parents' attention in the starting phase, and also maybe your parents, or specifically the father, he'll put some kind of restriction also, because maybe you're a bad kid, maybe you are that naughty kid, and that's why when you grow up, you'll start questioning your father a lot, because now you become rebellious. You want to question why he's putting those rules on you, or maybe you'll question your gurus. You will question your religion, that why we have to do this in our religion, what is the reason behind it. So it's not like you won't believe in your religion, but you would want to go like why it is there, or why we want to do that, why it is said in our religion, or why my mentor is saying that, or why my father is saying that you have to work in certain way. So that is also there, and that's what I can all recall about the Ketu position in third placement in third house. Hope it will help you to know yourself better and work on those remedies. Those will work like wonder. And please like and subscribe my channel if you like the content. Okay, thank you.